Constantino, pound for pound.
Little Giant Boxing.
And Bernard, switching topics, like what's going on with the whole Ryan Garcia situation? I understand he's a little upset with Oscar, like and the whole situation about him being like left hanging, according to him.
You know him on left hang. You seen the video. You seen what I put up there. That the people don't even talk about left hanging no more.
Yeah.
Because they seen something that they ain't expect to see. And I was so patient to put it out 3 weeks or 4 weeks after, let everybody spill their guts. I let everybody expose their hand, and then I put out that video. Wait a minute, Bernard was in there, and he's hugging and
You
Ryan
had a good
is,
point though that you made your space, your way in there.
I waited for almost an hour, 2 hours, well, hour and a half. Waited, but the thing is this. Listen, I'm not. I said a lot on a different platform the other day. Everybody's seen it. I'm not gonna disrespect you and give them a commercial, but I'm out there. All I'm gonna do is look at it, and they call themselves, you know, you can spit on the curve, or you can spit in the bucket.
Yeah.
Everything that I said there, I stand on 2 toes, 10 toes, and 1 heart, and that's me. I speak the truth. I spoke what I seen. I spoke what I didn't see coming from Ryan's mouth. And I say, I just hope he gets help. I just hope he realizes that this sport that I love, that the greats have loved, that's in their grave or still in this world. You don't play boxing. You play everything else. You play football. Let's play basketball. Let's play soccer. Let's play this, let's play that. But nobody said let's play boxing. Because even in play boxing, soon somebody get hit or scratch. It's a rumble.
Yeah.
In any street block in America, anybody know you don't play boxing. So you should reevaluate your career, what you want to do, because this sport here, man. I'm telling you, I look back now since I'm almost 7 years retired. I'm like, damn, I put in 28 years, 3 decades of the sweet science, and they're gonna disrespect it like I ain't supposed to say nothing, like I'm some old man with dementia, and I'm sitting there, and I'm not gonna expose the disrespect. I am not speaking from a promoter point of view in some cases. I'm just speaking for integrity. Like, come on, like the difference between, and I said this on social media, the difference between Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia from suffering a liver shot. Oscar got up. When he got up, eventually, he didn't complain. He didn't say this, he didn't say that. He took manship. See, you so used to hearing ownership. He took manship. Now, why did I say manship? See, there is a difference between, you might look like a man. You might got millions of followers like a man star, but they don't win fights. Your supporters and your social media doesn't win fights. You know what win fights?
Fist.
Not only do your talent, your character, your heart, your skills, your lifestyle, who you are, what you want, why you here, what you here for. If you stay in this game long enough, you're gonna get that answer. And a lot of times it ain't coming out of your mouth, it's coming out of the action of somebody else. What the fuck you here for? And once you start thinking, I don't know, you be like Ryan Garcia. You will respond that way. You will find anybody to blame it on, even if it's your dog that was home in a cage. You will find somebody to blame it on. Because you want to take ownership as a man and say, you know what? He hit me with a good shot. We shouldn't even know nothing about a mole in the gym. That was the first excuse. I'm not saying it didn't happen or it did, but so what? You playing money more than quarterback. All of a sudden you want to speak about it? That's your fault that you got a loose camp and you let people come in your camp that you don't screen or know. So I say to any young fighter out there now, male or female, look at this as not something that you should not study and understand not to be like. Because one thing about any challenge in any atmosphere, sports or corporate America, you got to take your licks like you got to take your victories. And if it was straight up like it was, you just move on and get better. When you make excuses and you basically creating a pattern, people can catch on, fans can catch on real quick. Fans can catch on real quick. So I wish him well, honestly, I do. But I got so much video, like at least about 4 more videos that I ain't even put out yet. That was basically given to me by my assistant who was there, who I didn't even know who was videoing everything. Until I guess a week later, hey, you know, I read and people are calling me and saying that why Bernard won at the fight or why Oscar them do that to him. You know, I got those videos when you came in, when he came in the dressing room, when we waited for, I said, yeah, we waited in the security, we waited for an hour, 20 minutes. So I started looking at the videos. I was like, yo, this is home run. I was like, thank you. Now let's take a deep breath and let's not get emotional. How do you put them out there when things have died down a little bit? I waited for a break in boxing, which is not that easy this year because of what we're talking about now, fights that's going to happen. This was the time to put it out when boxing took a breath. When boxing took a breath from the Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fight, I said, it's time to put out these videos, but let's just put out 4. I got 8 more I got to lose, dice up, but I'm just waiting for the right moment. It would never get old. You should hear the juicy stuff that he said on there. Different than what he said to the media. A whole lot different what he said to you, not you, well, maybe he did. I don't know what this is going to do to anybody, but I know it's one thing for sure. It's going to be, somebody, that's sneaky. I said, no, I ain't sneaky. You should watch where you run your mouth and who's around when you're running it. Cameras and phones are everywhere. So I'm conscious of that. But like I said, thanks to my assistant, Joy, who's right behind you, heard mess for a week and a half, and then finally said, are you in town? Yeah. Okay, can I show you this? You remember I don't remember it, but I do remember you in there, but I didn't know you was videoing, taping everything. I think we were just waiting for Ryan to say how he is, to tell him, you know, we're going to bounce back. And ain't going to say nobody. And they wouldn't even let me in the press conference because they wouldn't even let me in the damn ring, which everybody knew about. And I seen what Oscar security was given and told. But we have representation there. I believe 3 people was there. When did you become so much of a that certain people had to be there for you to have your insecurities in order? And then when you get the facts, here, you want to find something else and take it to a legal term, but we're here ready to fight and able to fight, if that's the case. And it's based on not just ego, it's based on integrity. People are watching, people are looking. That doesn't mean they're all rooting for you. But if you let somebody smack you in your face in your neighborhood and somebody see it, they're gonna get around and other people, trust me, other people gonna start smacking you. Cause you know why? You ain't even do nothing about it. Even if you got your ass kicked, the credibility of he fought back is key than not fighting back. So we ain't no punks. Everybody out there, we ain't no punks. I know y'all watching to see how we handle this, but we ain't no punks. I can show you, or we can show you better than we can tell you. In this business, you must have a mentality of a fighter in a different way. Don't think it's all the stroke of the pen and you see us with suits and press conference. Nah, man, it's a different type of fight. You got people hide in their closet. You got people hide under their bed. You got people that don't even want to be seen at any event got to do with boxing, but they calling their shots in every room they can stand in, miles and thousands of miles sometimes away from where actually the press conference is taking place. So this is a really serious warfare, but it ain't all physical.